Welcome to Minity Maths. Have you ever wondered how you can make tricky times tables easier? Well, today, we're going to explore how the 10 times table can help you to master other tables, like the 8 times table or even the 9s. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for weekly videos. So, let's dive in. The 10 times table is one of the easiest to remember because all the answers end in 0. For example, 1 times 10 equals 10, 2 times 10 equals 20, and so on. You probably already find these easy. Can you quickly shout out the answer to 6 times 10? Easy. Now, let's see how the 10 times table can help with others, like the 8 times table. Let's look at 2 times 8 to start with. Here we have two lots of 10 counters, representing 10 times 2, which equals 20. But to find 8 times 2 we need two lots of 8 counters. How can we turn these 10 counters into 8? Well, we take away 2 from each row, since 8 is 2 less than 10. So from the 2 rows we have taken away 4 counters in total. If we take away these 4 counters from the total of 20, we are left with 16 counters. So 2 lots of 8 equals 16. This strategy works because we're thinking about numbers flexibly. Instead of memorizing, we're using what we know to find out what we don't. Now let's look at how to utilize the 10 times table to help with the 9 times table. Let's work out 4 times 9. Here we have 4 rows of 10 counters. This represents 4 times 10, which equals 40. However, we only need 4 rows of 9 counters to represent 4 times 9. So we can take away 1 counter from each row, as 9 is 1 less than 10. In total, we can take away 4 counters from 40. This leaves us with 36 counters. So, 4 times 9 equals 36. The idea is to use what's easy and familiar to figure out what's harder. Now let's look at a practical question. Maria has 7 books on each shelf, and she has 6 shelves on her bookcase. How many books does she have in total? So we need to find the answer to 7 multiplied by 6. We can use the strategy we have just learned. Here are 6 lots of 10 counters, which equals 60. But we only need 6 lots of 7 counters to find the answer, so we can take away 6 rows of 3 counters. In other words, we can take away 6 times 3. We have taken away 18 counters from the 60 we started with. We are left with 42 counters. So 7 times 6 equals 42. Let's go over a summary of the strategy before moving on to some final practice questions. The first step is to multiply the easier number by 10. For example, if we are trying to find 8 times 4, we can multiply 10 by 4. Then to determine the difference, we multiply this easier number by the difference between 10 and the times table number you are finding. In our example, the times table number is 8, which is 2 less than 10. So we multiply 2 by 4. Finally, we subtract the difference from our initial 10 times table answer. In the example, we subtract 8 from 40. This gives us our final answer of 8 times 4 equals 32. When we use strategies like this, we're building something called number sense. That means we're understanding how numbers work together, instead of just memorizing them. This way, if you forget a fact, no problem. You can work it out with what you know. Have a go at these next 2 examples, and pause the video while you work on them. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and check out the channel for more videos.